Alrighty, back at it. It is September 12th and it is day 64. For today's workout, I'm doing 3 exercises and I'm starting off with a 1 leg lifted sit-up. So for this one, I'm starting flat on my back. I have one foot planted on the floor, knee bent, and then my other leg is going up and extending to be in the air, and it's going to stay in the air throughout the reps on this side. So from here, I'm sitting up. I'm kind of traveling up my leg to the one that's lifted and coming up into a seated position. So then it almost comes into like a half V-sit almost. So just exhaling nice and hard as you come up, controlling it down. It does get challenging, but just keep going. If you're doing a few reps in and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this, you can absolutely put both feet planted down and do a regular sit-up. However, if you do like 3 reps on one side, make sure you keep it even and do 3 reps on the other side, and then just plant your legs both down, just so that way we're keeping things nice and symmetrical. So I'm doing 10 on each side, exhaling as I come up and then inhaling as I go down. I'm really trying to go down as controlled as I can. There were a few reps that I felt like I slammed down pretty hard, but with these ones, they were pretty challenging for me. I think with a couple reps, I had to reset and then go back into it because I just couldn't complete it. But ultimately, at the end of this exercise, I got 10 each side. And then when I go into my second one, it'll be a glute bridge setup. So setting up the glute bridge just like a regular one, lifting up my hips, contracting my glutes, pulling my belly button in, and then I do a kick out. I go back down, bridge up, kick out with the other leg. And so these are just glute bridge with alternating kicks. And I'm going to do 20 reps here. Again, keeping the belly button pulled in. And then, of course, squeezing those cheekies. All right, so for today's thought, it was stop forcing routines that don't fit. Sometimes routines stop working, life gets busy, schedules shift, and suddenly the structure that once served you now feels impossible to keep up with. And when that happens, sometimes we try and keep the same routine because maybe it feels like not that you're failing, but you really want to stay consistent with the routine that you had. And so it can almost actually feel like you failed that routine. But when you restructure things, it's not at all failure. It's actually one of the smartest, simplest things that you can do to preserve your peace and reduce the overwhelm. When we try to keep that same routine and we can't do it, or it can feel very overwhelming. And then once that overwhelming feeling builds up, we start to miss things, and we could just rather instead restructure things, maybe take things out for a little bit, and then just pivot. So pivoting keeps you consistent, while forcing a routine will lead to burnout. So maybe for a little while, after your schedule change, you can keep that same routine, but ultimately things are going to start dropping, and you're going to feel less confident in yourself. So your routine is meant to serve you, not the other way around. When your life changes, so should the structure. All right, and this last one is leg crossovers. It's just a little burnout. I did 30 reps there. And with that, I will see you in day 65.